And the best part, lentils are incredibly easy to cook, affordable, and can slip right into meals you already enjoy. But the benefits of lentils don't stop at protein, magnesium, and potassium. They're also a powerful source of fiber, and fiber plays a much bigger role in managing arthritis than most people realize. When your blood sugar levels spike and crash throughout the day, your body responds by releasing inflammatory chemicals, which can worsen joint pain and stiffness. Arthritis can feel like an invisible battle you fight every single day. Simple actions like opening a jar, tying your shoes, or even standing up from a chair can suddenly seem like monumental tasks. And while it's easy to turn to a shelf full of medications for relief, what many people don't realize is that some of the most powerful weapons against arthritis are not found in a pill bottle. They're actually found right in your kitchen. Today, we're going to explore a natural, effective way to help manage arthritis pain by adding just 3 simple plant-based proteins into your diet. These foods are not exotic, expensive, or hard to find. They're everyday items that can reduce inflammation, protect your joints, and give you back a piece of the life you love. If you're tired of just managing symptoms and ready to take real control over your health, you're in the right place. Stay with us because small changes truly can make a huge difference. Before we dive in, if you find this topic helpful, please hit the like button, leave a comment below, and subscribe to our channel so you never miss more life-changing health tips designed especially for seniors. Thank you for your support. Let's start with the first plant-powered hero, lentils. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Lentils aren't exactly the flashiest food. They don't pop up often on trendy food blogs, and they're not showcased in glossy commercials, but don't let their humble appearance fool you. If you or a loved one are struggling with arthritis, lentils might just become one of your strongest allies. Why lentils? First and foremost, they are packed with plant-based protein. Unlike red meat, which can actually trigger more inflammation in the body, lentils offer pure, clean protein that helps repair tissues, build muscle strength, and support your joints without making inflammation worse. The stronger your muscles, the better they can support your joints, and that means less strain, less pain, and more freedom of movement. But that's just the beginning. Lentils are also rich in magnesium, an essential mineral that acts like a natural muscle relaxer inside your body. If you've ever woken up feeling stiff, no matter how much you stretch, it could be due to low magnesium levels. Getting enough magnesium can ease joint tightness, relax your muscles, and even help calm nerve pain. A huge relief when you're living with arthritis day in and day out. And let's not forget about potassium. Potassium helps flush out excess sodium from your body, reducing bloating and swelling around the joints. If you notice your hands, knees, or ankles feeling puffy or tender, boosting your potassium intake through foods like lentils could make a noticeable difference. All of these nutrients work together like a symphony inside your body, helping to reduce inflammation, ease joint pain, and restore the energy that arthritis often drains away. Foods rich in fiber like lentils help slow down sugar absorption, keeping your blood sugar levels stable and your inflammation levels lower. There's another hidden gem in lentils. Folate, also known as vitamin B9, folate, helps lower levels of homocysteine, a compound in your blood that when elevated is linked to increased inflammation and joint discomfort. Including more folate in your diet through simple foods like lentils can quietly but powerfully support better joint health over time. Now you might be wondering, how do I actually add lentils into my meals if I'm not used to eating them? The good news is, lentils are incredibly versatile. You can simmer them into hearty soups or stews for a warm, satisfying meal. You can toss cooked lentils into salads for extra texture and nutrition. Spice them with a little turmeric, black pepper, and lemon juice to create a simple anti-inflammatory side dish. You can even use lentils as a filling for wraps, tacos, or veggie burgers, soaking up the flavors of whatever you season them with. Plus, unlike many other legumes, lentils don't require hours of soaking beforehand. Just a quick rinse, a pot of water or broth, a gentle simmer for about 20 to 30 minutes, and you're ready to enjoy a dish that's packed with healing potential. Simple, nourishing, affordable. That's the magic of lentils. A small addition to your plate, but a giant step forward in managing arthritis naturally. Now let's move on to the second plant-based powerhouse for arthritis relief. Chickpeas. You might already know chickpeas as the main ingredient in hummus or those little round beans tossed into salads. But chickpeas are much more than just a trendy food. They're a hidden gem for anyone struggling with joint pain and inflammation. Chickpeas are an excellent source of plant-based protein, much like lentils. They help preserve and build muscle mass, which is crucial for protecting your joints. Stronger muscles act like natural braces for your joints, reducing pressure, stabilizing movement, and easing pain. Unlike heavy animal proteins that can sometimes worsen inflammation, chickpeas provide clean, supportive nourishment that works with your body, not against it. But what truly sets chickpeas apart is their richness in polyphenols, powerful plant compounds that function as antioxidants. Antioxidants help defend your body against free radicals, unstable molecules that cause oxidative stress and lead to chronic inflammation. For people with arthritis, oxidative stress can quietly fuel joint damage day after day. By eating foods rich in polyphenols like chickpeas, you can build a natural defense system that protects your joints at the cellular level. Chickpeas also come packed with vitamin C, which plays a critical role in the production of collagen, the vital tissue that cushions your joints and keeps them moving smoothly. Without enough collagen, your joints can feel stiff, creaky, and painful. But by boosting your vitamin C intake naturally, you're not just easing symptoms, you're helping your body rebuild from the inside out. And just like lentils, chickpeas are easy to work into your everyday meals, offering a simple, affordable way to take better care of your joints without relying solely on medications. But the benefits of chickpeas don't end with protein and vitamin C. They're also a fantastic source of magnesium, one of the most underrated minerals when it comes to joint health. Magnesium helps relax your muscles, strengthen your bones, and calm your nervous system, all critical for people dealing with arthritis. When your muscles are tense and tight, your joints have to absorb more shock with every movement. By getting enough magnesium, you help your muscles stay relaxed and your joints better supported, which can mean less pain and stiffness throughout the day. Chickpeas are also packed with fiber. And that's not just good news for digestion. Fiber plays a crucial role in keeping your blood sugar levels stable. Blood sugar means lower inflammation. When you eat processed foods high in sugar, your body reacts by spiking inflammatory markers, something no one with arthritis wants. Eating fiber-rich foods like chickpeas helps slow down sugar absorption, preventing those damaging spikes and keeping your body in a calmer, less inflamed state. And when it comes to cooking, chickpeas are incredibly versatile. Sure, you can enjoy them blended into creamy hummus or tossed into fresh salads. But that's just the beginning. You can roast chickpeas with a touch of olive oil and spices for a crunchy snack, stir them into stews and soups for extra heartiness, or even use chickpea flour to create gluten-free pancakes, breads, and even cookies. Their mild flavor makes them easy to season, however you like, savory, spicy, or even sweet. Plus, chickpeas are filling, helping you stay energized longer without the blood sugar roller coaster that can worsen joint inflammation. Simple, powerful, and delicious chickpeas offer a natural path to better joint health with every bite. The beauty of chickpeas lies not just in their nutritional punch, but in how easy and affordable they are to add into your daily meals. Whether you're tossing them into a salad, roasting them for a snack, or blending them into a savory dip, chickpeas make it simple to nourish your body while fighting inflammation at the same time. Remember, small, consistent choices matter. By adding chickpeas to your meals a few times a week, you're giving your joints ongoing support, not just covering up symptoms, but actively strengthening your body's defenses from the inside out. It's these little steps that over time can lead to big changes in how you feel and move every day. Now let's move on to the third member of our plant-powered trio, and this one might surprise you, tofu. Yes, tofu. The humble, often misunderstood food made from soybeans. While tofu may not have the flashy appeal of superfoods splashed across magazine covers, it holds something incredibly special: complete plant-based protein. That means tofu provides all 9 essential amino acids your body needs for tissue repair, muscle maintenance, and joint support. A rare find in plant foods. When you're living with arthritis, having strong, resilient muscles becomes even more critical. Muscles act like shock absorbers, helping to protect your joints from excessive strain. Tofu delivers the kind of clean, powerful protein that helps your body rebuild and stay strong without triggering inflammation the way some animal products might. And that's just the beginning of what tofu has to offer. Packed with other joint-friendly nutrients like omega-3 fatty acids and calcium, tofu is a quiet powerhouse that deserves a place on your plate. Beyond its impressive protein content, tofu brings even more powerful nutrients to the table, starting with omega-3 fatty acids. You've probably heard that omega-3s are good for your heart, but they're equally important for your joints. Omega-3s help lower the production of inflammatory molecules in the body, meaning less swelling, less stiffness, and less pain. While many people think you can only get omega-3s from fish, tofu is one of the few plant-based sources of these vital fats. That makes it an excellent choice for those wanting to eat more plants or avoid seafood while still reaping the anti-inflammatory benefits. And there's more calcium. The mineral most famous for building strong bones is found abundantly in tofu. If you have arthritis, especially osteoarthritis, you know that keeping your bones strong is critical. Weak bones can worsen joint problems, increase instability, and make movement more painful. By including calcium-rich foods like tofu, you're supporting not just your joints but your entire skeletal system. But calcium doesn't work alone. To properly absorb calcium, your body needs vitamin D, and many tofu products are fortified with it. Vitamin D helps strengthen bones, boost the immune system, and reduce inflammation. Unfortunately, many older adults are deficient in vitamin D without even realizing it, which can quietly worsen arthritis symptoms over time. Choosing tofu gives you a convenient way to get a natural plant-powered dose of calcium and vitamin D together, two essential allies for joint health and overall mobility. The beauty of tofu is that it provides multiple layers of support, helping your body stay strong, resilient, and better equipped to handle the daily challenges of arthritis. But tofu's benefits don't stop at protein omega-3s and calcium. It also contains a special group of plant compounds called isoflavones, and they offer powerful support for joint health. Isoflavones are naturally occurring compounds in soy that mimic some of the beneficial effects of estrogen in the body. For people with arthritis, this can be incredibly helpful. Studies show that isoflavones can help reduce joint inflammation, improve flexibility, and decrease overall joint pain, especially in people with rheumatoid arthritis. Rather than simply masking the symptoms, isoflavones help your body strengthen its own healing response, giving you a more natural long-term approach to feeling better. It's another reason why tofu is much more than just a bland white block on the shelf. It's a true powerhouse for arthritis management. Now, if you've never cooked with tofu before, you might wonder how to make it tasty. The good news is, tofu is like a blank canvas. It soaks up the flavors of whatever you cook it with. Start by choosing firm or extra firm tofu for savory dishes. Press out the excess water, cut it into cubes, and marinate it with your favorite spices, herbs or sauces like ginger garlic, soy sauce, lemon, or chili flakes. Then you can bake pan fry or stir fry it until it's golden and crispy on the outside and tender inside. You can add tofu to stir-fried vegetables, toss it into a curry, or even use it in wraps and salads. If you prefer something softer, silken tofu works beautifully in smoothies, soups, or even dairy-free desserts. The possibilities are endless, and every meal you make with tofu brings you one step closer to stronger joints and less pain. To make these plant-based proteins even more powerful, you can pair them with other natural anti-inflammatory foods. Simple additions like fresh leafy greens, turmeric olive oil, lemon juice, or colorful vegetables can create meals that are not just delicious, but also deeply nourishing for your joints. For example, you can add a handful of spinach or kale to a lentil soup, stir some turmeric and black pepper into a chickpea stew, or drizzle extra virgin olive oil over a crispy tofu stir-fry. These combinations work synergistically, boosting your body's ability to calm inflammation and protect your joints. And the best part, you don't have to completely overhaul your diet overnight. Small, steady steps are much more powerful and sustainable than sudden, overwhelming changes. Maybe you start by adding lentils to your lunch once or twice a week. Maybe you roast some chickpeas for an afternoon snack instead of reaching for chips. Maybe you swap out one meat-based dinner for a tofu stir-fry packed with vibrant vegetables. Every tiny adjustment you make is a vote for your future health, a way of telling your body, I'm on your side. Arthritis can feel heavy at times, making even simple tasks seem harder than they should be. But through small, consistent choices like these, you're giving yourself tools to reclaim some of your strength, your movement, and your joy. Because healing doesn't always come from a prescription. Sometimes it starts with what you put on your plate, one meal, one bite, one choice at a time. When you look back at these three simple foods, lentils, chickpeas, and tofu, it's clear that sometimes the most powerful tools for healing are the ones hiding in plain sight. They aren't expensive, they aren't complicated, they're not flashy or trendy, but they offer real tangible support for your joints, your muscles, and your overall health. Each one brings its own unique strengths. Lentils provide steady plant-based protein, magnesium, potassium, fiber, and folate, all critical for easing joint stiffness and boosting strength. Chickpeas offer powerful antioxidants, blood sugar balance, and muscle support, helping your joints stay flexible and protected.
Finding known.
Tofu delivers complete protein, omega-3 fatty acids, calcium, vitamin D, and isoflavones, a true package of anti-inflammatory power. By simply weaving these foods into your weekly meals, you're not just feeding your hunger, you're fueling your healing. You're giving your body the tools it needs to fight back against inflammation, protect your joints, and help you move through life with more ease and less pain. Remember, healing is not about perfection, it's about consistency. One meal at a time. One better choice at a time. Every small step matters, and over time, those small steps add up to big transformations. The power to improve your arthritis symptoms is already within your reach. It's on your plate, it's in your hands, and it starts with just one meal, one mindful decision, one new beginning. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. If nothing else, I hope you leave with a sense of hope, knowing that your journey with arthritis doesn't have to be defined by pain and limitation. Small mindful choices like adding lentils, chickpeas, and tofu into your meals can pave the way to greater strength, more comfort, and a richer, more vibrant life. Healing is a journey, not a race. Be patient with yourself. Celebrate every little improvement along the way. Your body is capable of incredible things when you nourish it with care. If you found value in today's video, I'd love for you to stay connected. Subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and join our community as we continue exploring simple, natural ways to support your health and vitality. Until next time, take good care of yourself because you deserve it.